What do I think of many other crypto YouTubers? Hey and welcome, my name is Julian. I'm one of the co-founders at 10x, and today I want to talk about a topic that I actually don't want to talk about, but it's a topic that I get asked so much, and that's why I want to kind of cover it. And it is, what do I think about many other crypto YouTubers? And some of these answers might actually totally surprise you. And I want to explain a bit more, not just talk about other people, but actually give you some value to learn. And let me start actually with this. I personally believe that success in life consists mainly out of three factors. And this is something that's also very, very simple and basic. But to me, the most important thing to success, and it's actually more than 50%, I personally think it's 51%, so the majority, is the right timing or circumstances. So it's actually things that are quite difficult to kind of adjust or to kind of affect yourself, or to affect, right, to influence. It's actually quite difficult. So a lot of success, 51%, consists out of circumstances or timing. And this is something that you can see in the crypto ecosystem a lot, because crypto in 2017 shot up a lot, and with that came a lot of opportunists, people who actually don't have much clue about crypto. They're outsiders. They come from somewhere. They have no clue about technology. They don't understand how cryptography works. They're not in the scene. They are just because they see this hype, and they understand the power of actually being at the right time or being at the right place at the right time. And this is being like using timing, using circumstances. So this is really, really important. Now, the next thing, and that's really where a lot of stuff comes in, and that is 39% in my opinion, and that is really hard work. That's what makes success. 39% really, 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 really hard work. And this is now where you have to give credit to some of these YouTubers. They come in at the right time, and they really put in hard work, right? So this is what's very important. They just work, they put out the content, they put in the videos, and they put in a lot of stuff there. And the last thing is the last 10%, and that's talent, or that you can also call it knowledge, or you can, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Many people put talent at the very bottom of a success pyramid. I totally disagree. I think talent is the last 10%. It's what makes the difference between the great and the outstanding. And this is where obviously you have a lot of YouTubers who are just not really good. They don't have the knowledge. They don't really have the insights. They're not inside of the kind of the industry, but they are at the right place at the right time, and they put out the content. And this normally is 90% of the success. And this is why so many people out there struggle in identifying and distinguishing between those people who actually know their stuff and are actually really, really good, and between those people who are just there because they're at the right place and they just do all this kind of marketing. And this kind of reflects a lot of YouTubers out there. And this is a problem that I just see, and I think this is a very challenging thing for someone to come in and just look at this ecosystem and doesn't know what to do or what to say. And so without pointing fingers or without giving any names, because I also have to admit, I don't watch many other crypto YouTube channels. I just personally feel there's very little to learn from most of these channels. And when I get the information, I mean, I'm good friends with Michael from Box Mining. I speak quite often with Ivan from Ivan on Tech. This is just because I talk to them, right? And we're in touch, and there's some other YouTubers as well. But it's not that I sit there and I watch all these YouTube videos. Personally, I don't have the time, and there's just very little for me to learn on these specific topics, right? So when I go and I want to learn something, I either read on it or I actually know the information already. I prefer actually to learn from people from outside the industry, because I don't want to live in a bubble that kind of keeps me dumb and just blind. So I love to watch actually stuff on traditional banking, traditional gold and stocks. So I keep my mind fresh, right? So I don't live in a bubble and I get blinded by certain things. And also, I don't need to be updated on everyday news. That's absolutely fine. I don't need to have the ups and downs of my emotions. I love to have the long-term sustainability, and that many of these things actually come from technology. They come from the infrastructure. That's not something that changes from night and day, right? So that's kind of me, and that's also what I kind of try to resemble here on the channel. Not these everyday ups and downs, hypes and disasters, but really sustainability, simplicity, and I think that's what's very, very relevant. So as you can see, I'm not a big fan of most YouTube channels out there. There are some that are doing a really good job and hopefully are doing actually the community a service, and I hope you're following those. And yeah, that's kind of my insight there, and I hope you learn a little bit about my 3 factors to success in life and you apply them to your own. So remember, timing can actually be everything, because if you have the right timing, everything comes a lot easier. If you have the wrong timing, stuff is really, really, really hard. You can really apply those things, timing, hustle, and then talent, to pretty much any area in life. Let me know maybe in the comments below what you think. Maybe give me an area where you can apply those 3 things. Let me know about some YouTubers that you think are worth watching. I'm always interested to hear and learn myself on this, but I'm also someone who's quite focused on what I'm doing. And I think that's relevant. So if you like my channel, please subscribe. If you want to have more of these videos, let me know. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you like this, share it, and join me on social media. All the links are down below, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again at the next video. Yours truly, Julian.